honest, at first, sobrang kinakabahan ako po. Kasi, nahiya ako dati. In front of cameras, in front of everything. I was never like a performer, I would say. But sobrang malaking bagay ang blessing to be part of these workshops. I've learned so much with my acting, my dancing as well. Tagalog din po, and I'm happy because it's helping me improve in this industry, and it's something that I really need. I'm very, very hungry to learn po, and I've only done 10 sessions with Derek Ryan, pero marami akong natutunan po.
Thank you, Kobie. Singit ko lang, I just want to ask Shalyn and Rochelle, based sa mga interviews niyo sa mga students niyo, particularly the one from Canada, ano yung mga feedback nila sa mga Filipino actors dito at sino yung mga wish nila na makita o makatrabaho soon in the future?
Lately, it depends on the age group. Like yung mga teenagers namin, sila yung mga PBB people, sila yung mga idol nila. They wanna be in the house. So and I said, you guys are already in lockdown, and then you want to go into another lockdown? Paano yun? But all joking aside, it's like what happened with Christian and a lot of people. They have dito naman, they have a lot of talent but no outlet. So right, so Philippines, they have an outlet, but without the training, hindi nahohon yung talent nila. Pero dito, there's a lot of talented people sa Canada and the US. Wala lang silang outlet, if not for the mainstream. But natatabunan tayo mga Filipino dito. So, Star Magic really does help. Yeah.
Another thing I want to add is that the Tagalog part of it. Like we tell them, if you guys are willing to go to the Philippines, you're gonna have to learn Tagalog. So that's another one too, because like Direk Ryan said, like we have what 60% challenge, 60% that does not speak or understand Tagalog at all. So it's kind of like a little bit harder for them to understand, but. Sometimes Direk Ryan would throw in some Taglish, but somehow they get it. Even our Thai student there, so somehow he picked up a few words here and there. So.
Nakita ko si Kobie pa na yung tango, mukhang siya, nag-agree. Sino na Kobie?
Mas magaling ako ngayon kaysa dati.
Galing, congrats.
Hey, I'm happy for you, Kobie, di ba?
Tama po.
Okay, who's next?
Oh yeah. Next up po, we have Mommy Jo of www.jowansol.net.
Hello! Good afternoon to everybody. First, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. First, I'd like to say happy birthday to Miss A. Miss Annabelle Regalado.
Thank you, Mommy Jo.
I love you, Miss A.
Miss you.
I miss you, Miss A. Happy birthday in advance.
Thank you in advance.
Nagkwento ka naman since it's your birthday, and we've been seeing on social media your events and the things that you do in your talent. Tapos, ano yung percentage, how many yun talagang pure Filipino families who joined your talent management? At saka, meron ba yung mga unusual na hindi naman talaga Filipino but they really joined because they were inspired by you?
Okay, thank you, Mami Jo, as a question. Okay, number one, dalawa kasing kumpanya yan, ha? So, isahin natin. Yung eTalent International, yun yung company ko na talagang for events. Yan yung mga concerts natin na dinadala natin sa Dubai, sa Amerika, sa Canada, dito sa Australia. So, simula nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, we have to pivot it to another business. So, doon nagsimula ang eTalent Music Academy. So, kung tutukusin, talagang baby company pa si eTalent Music Academy. So, ako bilang isang galing din sa industriya ng musika dyan sa Pilipinas at bilang bilang isang regalado na lumaki ako sa pangangalaga ng aking mga magulang na talagang puro musika. Okay? So parang ano ko na to, giving back and I want to continue ano ba to? The legacy that was left to me by my parents to continue music teaching. So nagsimula ako ng music teaching dito sa Wagga Wagga. And na-open because of the pandemic, hindi lang siya in person. I have a school here. Ito, nandito ako ngayon sa eskwelahan namin. At dahil nga sa pandemic, na-open siya into online learning and virtual learning. And we're happy na nakaka-reach kami ng iba't ibang mga estudyante as far as Canada, US, as far as Saudi Arabia, and even dyan sa Pilipinas. And then here comes this partnership with Star Magic. Kasi syempre, ang performing arts, di ba? Malawak ang coverage ng performing arts. So instead of us just offering music lessons, di ba? Then why not offer acting? And of course, we have our good friend here, Direk Ryan Carlos. Then meeting din kami with Ed Capulong. So mga good friends from ABS-CBN, and I know how Star Magic and Star Magic Workshop do their trainings. I can attest to that because si Lisa Dino, who happens to be my artist's eye sa Sigueras, partner, ay nako, palagi kinukwento sa akin ni Lisa ang mga karga, ang happy karga at ang mga benefits sa kanya ng Chabak technique. So, and Direk Ryan also tells me a lot of things about Chabak technique. So, magandang dalhin dito sa Australia. Going back to your question, kasi iba-ibang lahi ng mga estudyante namin dito. So sasabihin kong siguro 50% will be Filipinos and the rest are all of different mix of students from Indians to Egyptians to Australians. Hindi lahat nagiging management under me. So sabi nga namin ni Direk Ryan, with this acting workshop, malay mo, makadiscover tayo ng mga ide-develop natin na mga future talents na pwede natin dalhin din dyan sa Pilipinas. At pasalihin sa iba't ibang mga contest dyan o maging parte ng mga teleseries at pelikula sa Pilipinas, sa ABS-CBN.
Thank you, Miss A. If ever there are the people, my family in Australia, my relatives in Australia, will get their details from Miss Tess later on how
please.
to, kung sakaling, because they're near to you if they're in Australia. What about the people from other countries, Mr. Lazerna and Miss Rachel? Would you like to tell us how much percentage din po yung Filipino at hindi Filipino na nag-i-inquire sa inyong mga services?
See, I don't know if Rochelle's gonna agree with me, but it's even with the Filipinos, when you grow up in the States and in Canada, you kind of lose your Filipino-ness, right? So it's like, even though you look Filipino, you're not in that Filipino mold anymore. So we had to break it. So we had to bring them back to the culture, to the Filipino cinema, to our mannerisms, like how Filipinos are. For a lot of them, it's the first experience that they've had with fellow Filipinos, right? So it's not really just the physical thing. It's also the mental and the way that they were brought up, like in their environment.
Yeah, so a majority, like I said earlier, 60% doesn't speak Tagalog. Some don't even understand at all. So it was kind of a little bit not challenging, but and we have mix. We have some from US, all over Canada. Calgary, Vancouver, Winnipeg. So it's kind of everywhere. Our students are everywhere as well. So no challenge. You continue.
So
Na-stuck na ako. But yeah, mahirap lang yung yung language, the language barrier, I think a little bit for them, and the culture. Like I said, even for myself, I was, shall we say, whitewashed. I wasn't too exposed to the Filipino or the movies and the yeah, I wasn't too exposed to that at all. So younger, I was watching it, but now I'm actually getting back to watching our movies again. So it was kind of good to see our talents, the Filipino talents.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. My
Thank you
last
po.
question. Thank you, Mr. Luzerna, Mr. Rachel, and Miss A. Thank you very much. My last question goes to Direk Ryan. Hello, Direk Ryan.
Hi, Miss Jo. Hello.
Hello po, I miss you po. Siguro po
Miss ko
medyo
rin po
mahirap
kayo.
yung tanong ko. I don't know if it's a good question, but I'm interested because of the times. It's the it's the period. It's what's happening today. It's the I'm wearing pink and anyway, do you believe if ever will you accept any politician who will ask for your services in acting?
Ah, ang ganda ng tanong. Ako po, this is my calling already. And whoever will ask my services to train them, since this is my job, I will accept that. But of course they need to follow my rules. They need to follow all the uh, even the protocols ng training. Kasi like halimbawa po, no, isa sa mga mahigpit ako sa workshop is number one kasi talaga yung ethics for actors. If you're 1 minute late in the physical way to be seated, even in the online now, we have 30 minutes of logging in time. So kapag na-late ka pa, ewan ko na lang, kasi 30 minutes na nga yung logging time eh. So if it is 7 o'clock, I will really start 7 o'clock. You need to wait in the waiting room. Kasi napaka-importante ng discipline sa mga actors. And in my workshop, iba-iba po eh. May mga anak ng politician, may mga iba-iba, may action star, merong lawyer. Kaya doon sa tanong niyo po, welcome po sila. Pero kailangan nilang sumunod. Kung may protocols din tayo sa pandemic, may protocols din po sa sa workshop. Kasi para lang yung hindi kasi lang tinuturo po Miss Jo yung kasi kung all about acting, I can just give them the book, The Power of the Actor. Or right now I'm trying to finish my acting manual kasi wala pa pong acting manual ang Pilipinas. And I'm trying to finish that kasi I will have a tie-up. Announce ko na rin po. First announcement kasi I just talked to the chairperson of the Film Development Council of the Philippines, which is my student as well up to now, si Lisa Dino Segura. And we're planning to do a workshop for para mas malawak pang ma-offer yung tying up with the government about creating a masterclass for professional actors and for background actors and on how to teach directing actors for production people. And yun po, tinatapos ko na yung Happy Karga, ang hashtag Happy Karga acting manual ni Ryan Carlos. And with that po, napaka-important kasi otherwise I can just give them the book or the worksheet to follow. Pero napaka-importante nung pinag-uusapan naming training is number one is artists should have discipline. Kasi kung walang disiplina ang artist, chaos eh. Number one po yan. Kasi di ba minsan kahit anong galing mo sa set, pero kung hindi ka workable, iba yung attitude mo, that will be your first, that will be your last. Kahit lahat nakangiti sa iyo. Kahit sa singing, sa dancing, behind the scene, napaka-important. Lalo na Pilipino po tayo, di ba? Napaka-importante po nung hindi nawawala yung values. Kaya nabanggit po ni Chalen kanina at ni Richelle na yung pinapapanood ko talaga sila. Part ng eksenahan namin, may mga Filipino movies. Parang
Recording in
versatility and
progress.
technique, but hindi pa rin nawawala yung pag-uugali at values ng mga Pilipino. As simple as ang mga estudyante po natin, ang mga artista po natin, yung as simple as courtesy, tinuturo po namin. Yung say good afternoon, say good evening, say good morning. Hindi mo lalampasan ang artista na ka-eksena mo, kunyari, ang aga mo, hindi mo dadaanan lang si Gloria Romero, hindi mo lang dadaanan sila kung sino mang malaking artista. Say hi. Hi, ako po, magandang umaga po. Ako po si Ryan Carlos, makakatrabaho niyo po ako. Ako po, pag gano'n nang hindi na sila nalilate at may courtesy sila, for me, the workshop is already a success. Madali nang aralin ang acting, pero yung personalidad, mahirap baguhin. Kaya yun po yung inuuna, yung sarili. Kasi I always tell them, kung if you're a better person, you can be a better actor. And madalas ko po sinasabi, alam po nila yan, kapag madamot kang tao, madamot kang artista. Kapag mapagbigay kang tao, magiging mapagbigay ka ding artista. I think that's the most important po.
Goosebumps. Thank you, Direk Ryan. Thank you very much. We always learn something new from you. It's such an honor to listen and learn from you again. Marami pong salamat, Direk Ryan. Thank you very much and congratulations po to everybody here. I miss you, Christian, Miss Lou, and everybody. And Miss Tess, thank you very much po. Marami pong salamat. Congratulations. Thank you po.
Thank you, Ms. Josephine, sa inyong mga questions and joining us today. Nako, kung nandito, wait lang kung nandito kasi si Kobie, hindi pwedeng wala yung susunod natin na guest. Isisingit ko lang siya. Diba? We've known her as outgoing, loyal, competitive, and charming. Andrea inside the PBB house, one of the proud products of PBB Connect and also a Squad Plus member. Let's welcome Andrea or Andi Abaya. Hello.
Hi everyone. Hello. Hi po.
Hi Andi. How are you?
Hi Direk Ryan. Hello po.
Miss you, anak. Hi, Andy.
Miss you, Direk.
Ayan. Okay, ako una muna magtatanong sa'yo. How was your experience being a student of Direk Ryan? Tapos ka na.
Of course, it was really great. Sobrang dami kong natutunan sa workshop ni Direk Ryan, and he didn't just teach us how to be a good actor. Like he said, he taught us how to be more disciplined, how to be courteous, and nadala ko rin yung mga natutunan ko kay Direk Ryan sa mga tapings ko from the past few months. And I'm so grateful because I wouldn't be able to improve myself as a person and as an actress if it weren't for the workshops I had from Star Magic.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because we've seen, di ba, so may mga tapings ka na ngayon from reality show to all these teleseries. So maraming, sobrang nakaka-proud ka.
Thank you.
Ate Tess.
Yes, and continue our Q&A. We have a question here from Kate Agahar. This is for Direk Ryan. Sino po